Hey everyone, I'm back. Welcome to another episode of The Awesome Cook. I'm Jake Sikora, and on this week's episode, I am going to revisit breakfast on this episode, and we're going to make two items to kind of make up for the 2 weeks that I've been gone out of town. So the first item I'm going to make is going to serve 12 people. That's a turkey apple breakfast sausage patty, and they're going to be 2 points per piece. Again, serves 12. And then the next item is going to be my version of French toast, which is completely dairy free. So I'm not using milk making these. So this is going to serve 2 servings at 2 smart points per serving. So let's get started. Okay, so here are the ingredients for both items that we're making today. The first sets of ingredients are for our turkey apple breakfast sausage patties. So the first thing we're going to use is, this is ground turkey meat from Aldi. This is only a 93% lean, so there is going to be some points in using this, but that's what I have on hand. We're going to use we're going to decor this apple and chop this up, leaving the skin on and everything. This is Granny Smith apple. And it's going to be about a half a cup of that. Some salt and pepper. That's some Italian seasoning, about half a teaspoon of that, half a teaspoon of onion powder, and a half a teaspoon of ground sage. So again, that's for the breakfast sausage patties. Now for the French toast, again, we're not using any dairy in this. So the bread that I typically use for a lot of things, not just for French toast, and I love this type of bread, this is the brand. It's called Aunt Millie's. I don't know if it's around everywhere, but the awesome thing about this type of bread, there's many different varieties, and it's at 35 calories per serving, or per slice. So for 2 slices, it's only 2 points. And this is a light oatmeal brand, but they have many different other kind of brands, or flavors, I should say. We're going to use a half teaspoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm using a packet of stevia, 3 eggs, and then we're going to use a half teaspoon of nutmeg as well. And that's all we're going to use for the French toast. So let's get started. We're going to start with the sausage patties first. Okay, so I'm back. I have the apple cut up in here with the turkey meat. I put in a half a teaspoon of sage, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and then salt and pepper to taste. And I'm just going to put my hands in here and make sure we get all the ingredients thoroughly mixed together in the meat. One thing about ground up turkey meat, or poultry in general, like if you have ground up chicken, and you can do that too, you don't have to use turkey. I just prefer to use the turkey, and plus it's on hand. One thing you want to make sure is that it's seasoned well, because it tends to it doesn't have the fat like beef or pork, so you kind of have to add that in there. And again, we're going to make 12 patties, sausage patties. And you don't want to make them as big as burgers, because 1, we're making 12 of these, and 2, these are breakfast patties, sausage patties, and they don't tend to be burger size. But if you want to make them big like that, that's fine, but you just have to calculate the points for that. So that's about a good size right there. And I'm going to continue on making the 12 and come back when I'm done with that and ready to cook them. Okay, so I'm back. So I have preheated this electric griddle for 350. You can use a frying pan if you wish. I just like this because it's a bigger cooking surface. I'm putting non-stick cooking spray on here, and I just want to give you a quick glance again at the size of these sausage patties. So they're about the size of what you normally expect a sausage patty. And again, they make 12. I mean, again, these are not pork, so you shouldn't expect as much grease and out of these. And plus, they're homemade, so it's going to be even better than what your store bought. You know, with my weight loss journey, I learned and appreciate food a little bit more, especially when, even more so because I'm making sure it's something that's good for me, as well as being more mindful about what I'm putting into my body. So we're going to cook these well on both sides. You want to make sure they're not going to be pink, and then I'll come back when these are ready. So I'm back, and I wanted to show you the finished product. So look at these. They smell delicious. So I'm going to set these on the side, and I'm going to switch the camera a little bit. So I have the ingredients for the French toast now. The 3 eggs, the vanilla extract, cinnamon, nutmeg, and the package of stevia. Now, one little trick that I did we're going to still keep these dairy free, but an option you can do if you want to have a buttery taste, but this will make it dairy. You can put the spray butter, like put a few pumps in here if you wish to, and it'd still be 2 points. But we're keeping this dairy free, so I'm going to whisk this together. Okay, pretty simple. And then I am going to spray this with non-stick cooking spray onto the preheated griddle. Again, 350. You can see it's already smoking. And we're going to dunk the bread, 4 pieces, in here. Let it drip, and then lay it on the griddle or the frying pan, however you want to cook your French toast. And if you're going to serve more people, obviously you're going to, double up this recipe or suit it for your needs. So I'm going to let these cook. You're going to flip them once it's brown on one side, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to be ready to eat. So I'm back, and I have the finished product right here. So I'm going to try a little bit of each. Super excited. That is really good sausage. I'm going to put this down because I have to cut into this. That's really good. Really good French toast. You can't really tell that it's no dairy. If you want that French toast taste, save points. Again, the French toast, this is a serving. That's 2 slices there. That's 2 points. And then each patty is 2 points as well. So if you only have 1 patty and a serving of French toast, you're talking about 4 smart points for a breakfast. And you can even add a little bit of sugar-free syrup onto the French toast and for 0 points, and still get a 4-point breakfast, or even a 4-point dinner if you're looking for dinner options, because breakfast you can serve anytime besides breakfast. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave comments. If you have Weight Watchers Connect, follow me at JASikora1981. That's JASIK 1981. Hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. Until next Monday, stay awesome.